Hello, welcome back. How are you guys? So I'll say this at the beginning anyways, but so it's Thursday. I'm Lori LaRose. I have Active Stamping here on Facebook as well as Instagram. I really have to start posting my reels over on Instagram again. Otherwise, I really can't say that I'm over there. But I was over there for a while, and it was fun a couple times. I had a couple really crazy ones that went crazy. And then most of them are just, I enjoy doing it actually. So essentially what I do here on my lives is I work on a card, and I'm like literally, like seriously, I poured... Hi Sharon. I went to have tea actually with a girlfriend today at Copper Creek, Sharon, and I got the apple crisp latte, except I thought, I don't think I want a coffee in that, so they did me like a London fog, except that they changed out and they did English breakfast tea and no vanilla. They did the apple crisp idea inside, and I think they might have added a little maple, so it was kind of yummy, but it felt kind of and you know what it made me think of course, is the More Than Autumn. So I thought, oh, I'm going to come on here. So it is Thursday evening actually, technically, but if you're watching on the replay, then it won't make any difference to you. You're used to just seeing a daily, I guess is what I should say. I kind of also used to say I go live most weeknights, and actually it's better just to say I go live daily. It's just a matter of what time of the day that I go live. Thursday mornings usually, because my husband and I used to dance on Thursday nights. And as I drove past there, driving down the street from the it is a coffee shop, the Copper Creek, it's really packed out at the bottom, so I don't know if they had a special guest tonight, but there's live music at a bar, a restaurant, and Carrie and I would have chicken, chimac. It's it's beer. It's a beer place. Anyways, and then there's live music, so you could dance, and so we went dancing every Thursday. So that's when I started doing lives at 10 for this whole past year. And this morning just didn't work. I was busy. So my in-laws are moving to town, so that's kind of fun. So Sharon and I are sharing a tea, clearly. And look, I even have fall nails. I think they're called cinnamon spice. So I'm going to do something with More Than Autumn. What I was kind of went around full circle to say is I usually just barely sit down and be like, okay, what are we working with? Oh, and I pull it out, and you see the ins, the bads, the outs, and well, you see the outtakes live. If I get around to doing a reel kind of thing, and I put that over on the Instagram, that's where you'd want to watch if you just would like the instant 1 minute. And I kind of rebuild the card, because I don't actually glue it ever on my thing. I just kind of lay it down and go from there. So I was getting busy and inky last night with the girls. We were working with the Changing Leaves set, and working with different ways to color those darn guys. So lots of fun. It's a beautiful, beautiful embossing folder, and it has stamps and embossing folder stamps and dies, basically, right? And so we're working through the summer. I kind of did a half price idea, I guess, kind of. I did a buy product from me and earn a month free workshop where we go in depth on the product selection. Wasn't mandatory that you bought what we were working with, but it's been kind of fun actually, all having exactly the same stuff. So that's kind of cool. So anyways, okay, I'm just tidying up, and we'll go from there. It's if you have eyeballs, if you see eyeballs on me, you'll see that there's not a whole bunch of eyeballs on me, because this is really not my time. When I go live on the weeknights, it's usually at 8 o'clock. But I think when I started doing this like 3 years ago, it was sort of, well, I guess 4 even. It was during COVID, and I just went live all the time. And then I did change. I think I might have done, I think I did 9 o'clock actually, because my kids were home. We were having suppers. I couldn't do any earlier. And I'm talking all mountain time, by the way. And then I changed it to 8 at some point, like 2 years ago, maybe even 3. And, excuse me. And then I'm kind of like, well, maybe we could actually do 7 now that it's coming into winter, not in the summertime. Good gracious. I wonder if I did it at 8 at one point, and then I went to 9 in the summer the one time. Anyways, all right, I'm going to get going here. I'll pop you down. Telephone's out of the way. Boop, ba-da-doo, boop, boop, boop. All right. Okie dokie. Holy mackerel. So we were just on a leaders meeting. So I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 22 years. I was just on a leaders meeting with a global leaders meeting. I don't know if you know it or not, but Stampin' Up! Is around the globe. We're just moved into Ireland. We're in the UK. We're in Germany. Maybe we're in Brussels. I don't know. We're in Australia and New Zealand, here in Canada, and I may have missed some places, but you know what I mean. We're in, I think, 9 countries. And so super fun. Why am I bringing that up? I have no idea. Oh, so yes, I did a global meeting. And why did I bring that up? Except to say, oh, hang on. Well, there's 2 things. Oh, we were talking about the World Card Day. So I wanted to let you guys know about World Card Day. If you haven't already registered, October 5th, they are working with simple to put together cards using the ephemera packs. If you wanted to have the little shopping list and shop with me, I'd love to help you. I can get you the list and let you know what it is. A little package of cards and the ephemera pack. If you're local to me, for sure, it'd be like probably around the $30, and you'd be set up to work with the people that are doing it live with them from 2 to 3 Mountain Time. And I don't know what I really was going to say, but I think it's going to be kind of fun. Watch for a special being announced on that Saturday. It might only be a 1-day special coming up, like on the Monday afterwards or the Tuesday. I think in the past we've had free shipping. We just had free shipping, so I kind of feel like maybe they'll do something different. We're kind of musing and speculating. We're not sure what Stampin' Up's going to do. So we're kind of just letting them roll with it, is basically what we're going to say. I'm going to stamp this guy because, of course, that's the whole idea, is to do my little coffee cups. I've made a few cards with this. I mailed them away before I even posted them. It's kind of weird because if I'm mailing them, I don't really, not that the people I mail them to 62% of the time actually are on my lives, but at the same time it feels a little weird to post a card that I'm like, oh, did you already see that card? Oops. But I did mail a card today that I literally built here quite a while ago. But I was like, oh, it's a good one though. Okay. Move this over here. I'm going to stamp right onto the paper pumpkin. The paper pumpkin. Okay, and that's the other thing. If you have never tried paper pumpkin, you are able to use a code. I'm going to say it's save 40, but I don't know what it, I'm not positive of the code. So let me know. I can get you a link. Do you like my couple nails fell off? Let's just pretend this is the hand that you're going to see the whole time. But look how pumpkin-y they are. Boot-doo-doo, cinnamon spice. But you can save 40% if you're a brand new subscriber. And the sets, the stuff has been outstanding. I just got another one today. And honestly, I almost was just going to do that. And then it's like, I have done quite a few different paper pumpkins lately. Just because they have been really worth doing. So when I show you a paper pumpkin, it's kind of a bummer though, because you can't actually get hi Carolyn, you can't actually get it afterwards. You know, it's a subscription, it's a sneak peek. So 99% of the time you can't get the stamps that come with a paper pumpkin. Quite often, but not always, you can get the guts of the kit. So this totally does have a little cutout, and they would probably do it far more professionally than me, but I'm a little cheater, and I am just going to cut, because then I don't have to be twisting and whatnot. On the nice straight, I do love a lot of this set especially. Okay, and this one, I think I might do the foam on here. I'll have to see in a few seconds, but if I don't, I can cut this out a little bit different. This set is missing a lid for this sucker, which is okay. I guess maybe pumpkin spice always has whipped cream on it. I don't know. I kind of wish it had a to-go lid, which is kind of ironic. If you have ever watched me driving down the road, I drink tea constantly. However, there's never, ever, ever a lid on my cups because I can't stand drinking through a lid because it burns my mouth. So when I'm sipping it. So I would 100% recommend these dyes because of all the words, right? So there's cocoa, and we're going to work with that. So I'm going to, now I used apple. Okay, I have to say, I am on the lookout for my cafe or coffee. There is a little tiny one just like this latte. It says coffee. You'll hear me hooting when I find it because I have lost it. Kind of sad, can I just say? But because I had an apple one, I'm wondering if I should use apple. But because I'm doing it with this, I think I'll go with Nothing Better Than. And then this is pumpkin. I didn't... Never even noticed that said pumpkin. This whole thing started because of me talking pumpkin. Me babbling about the paper pumpkins because of that. Pumpkin spice, I think. Here it is. Pumpkin spice. Nothing better than pumpkin spice. So for the person in your life that you know that's the truth, I am not a huge pumpkin spice girl, but I will pretend. I am going to use the cutout for some foam. And then I think this is a cinnamon stick. So there's a straw, a cinnamon stick, and a candy cane. So this must be the cinnamon stick. I'm looking over here somewhere. Maybe I should chop out a little pumpkin too. I don't know. I might end up using it. I better stamp it. It says there's a stamp. Oh, I guess I better stamp the cinnamon as well, eh? That looks like the straw. Oh, that's the straw. This must be the cinnamon. Hopefully there's a little tiny end on it. Oh, yeah. Woo-doo-doo. I will want to put that right back too. Ooh, and I'll have to. So I find once I start down the road of using DSP, oh, and I might do something here with my little cups. I feel like I might want to do a little extra on that. Then I feel like my cinnamon should also be cut out from cardstock, not. I need the pumpkin. Sorry, I need to talk to myself as I go through this. I feel like my cinnamon needs to get cut out from cardstock, not white paper. There's that guy. Kind of moved on because I got such a big thing. And I had a cloth here. Good. Look at me. Cleaning as I go. Who am I? Oh, I'll just stick that there for now at least. And then my cinnamon stick. I'm madly looking for a little bit of some little piece of crumb around here. I should have cinnamon sticks could go on pecan or copper really nicely. Hey, oh, I have a little piece of pecan here. Let's hope this looks good enough. I was working with a little deer the other night. Over on, so I have a group associated with Stampin' Up, the active stamping page that I have here, this business page that you're on. It's called Creativity for Everyone, Stampin' Style. This also, I'm not going to cut this out either. That's crazy. It's crazy, I say. It's just 2 straight cuts. Kind of lazy. Some people are like, I don't think fussy cutting's lazy. I'm like, yeah, it is. And I don't have to worry too much. I'm kind of, for the dyes that I love, you all know that I really love it. And for the dyes that I can just straight shot them, even if it's not good. I'll cut that off later in case I might need a little extra to glue on. I am going to do that one though because it's a circle. See, circles are good to cut. So the whole reason I actually polished my nails recently is this little nail just wants to be so sad and it's still hurting me. It drives me crazy, but it makes me sad is what I really was going to say. And I just nicked it just now. That's why you're getting that story. I am just a monologue. Hello, Miss Vicky. How are you making out this week? Grandmama? I was thinking of you. I am just very randomly having a live right now. For people who watch and look for a daily, I've decided that I'm going to say I do daily lives anytime that I feel like it. No. But for anybody that's kind of just looking for the daily live as a recording, now they'll have it. So one time I actually did a daily live at like midnight. And I was like, nobody has to come on here because it's going to be crazy. But in case people are looking for me, I don't know if there was actually something I really wanted to talk about. I don't know. But that's the stories. Okay, I think I'm going to to stay with the theme of just working with and I called this chocolate chip all night last night. Espresso is the new color. We were kissing the other day. Do you guys kiss very often? You should. That could be a little technique for you. Okay, I'm going to do 2, what are these called? Foams. Ooh, look how nice that is. Okay, I like this better actually in this color than in, what do you call it? It's jazzy. Jazzy. And I think that's just going to look muddy though. I will say that with the other one, I have added a little tiny bit of, I don't even know what, like smoky slate, and that looks good. Talking about that, I'm going to bring in a little Winka Stellar, and I'm going to put in just a bit of something. So I don't want to run it, I don't want to get it actually on the chocolate and the espresso in this case. And what do you guys think this is? Is this a pumpkin spice latte? Or is it like a chai latte? Oh, see, I made that. I'm going to have to put a little cherry on there. No. Sad that I have it like that. That's okay. All right. Pretty. I think that'll be okay. I am going to cut that through my Big Shot. So I use a little bit of washi tape. My thought for y'all is if you have it, use it or lose it, because it runs out, and that's okay. The stick. So I also recommend that when you put it on, don't put it on your stamped image. Put it on the other side of it so that it has a better chance of not wrecking your stamped image. It sometimes is like it's too sticky. Is that the right word? And then it'll run. It'll pull off your stuff a little tiny bit. So I'll bring this in here. I have my little daily planner with all my what's to do. I need to put that aside and fill out my what's to do for tomorrow. I did get a piece of mail in the mail. I think I already said that to you guys, but it doesn't happen all the time, so I'm quite proud of myself that I got in the mail. Because I was having a nice coffee tea visit, I actually didn't get it in time for the last truck, dang it, but that's okay. It'll go out tomorrow at least. Sorry, I'm grabbing this thing and I'm doing 2 things at once. I wanted to grab the little Big Shot guy and the little Miss Bossy Boss, and instead I grabbed my whole arm of my, see, this is what I mean. See, wouldn't that be sad? Look at. So that would be your image if you did that. That was a perfect example. I think that's gonna be an excuse to embellish right there. I think I'll have to, instead of stamping again, look at me, that would be the easier thing to do. I'm gonna stamp. That's gonna drive me crazy, and I don't know that I'm gonna wanna have a little diamond there, so hang on one second. Let's just do this right. To do it right. So now let that dry. And I'll get a little bit of stuff while it's drying here. Maybe. Okay. There's no Winka Stellar. Tomorrow night, join me live at 8 for the party. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gonna have a celebration. Little hint. Yeah. But we do a cocktail and cards on Saturday night or Friday night anyways. And when I'm losing things, you guys can have a little cocktail if you'd like. You can play a drinking game with some of the girls. None of them actually say, oh, drink, 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 as I lose things, but I give you full permission to drink whenever you want. That came about because I lost my Winka Stellar for 5 seconds. And I usually don't lose them indefinitely. I just lose it for a few minutes, and it's just kind of fun. I see a name, but I am having trouble. So when you see me struggling with my names, partly it's probably my eyeballs actually, but it's also, did you like that I got an extra piece of washi tape even though I didn't need it? It's also like very faded looking. I think it's Rhonda. That's not very hard to do. So hello, Rhonda. I do know that nowadays Facebook scrolls people past. just if they're just scrolling, and all of a sudden I see the name and I'm saying hello, and the person hasn't even, like, literally has not even paused. Like, they're not even card makers. And they're like, whoa, why is Facebook showing me this, is what they're thinking. Okay, I'm going to put this guy in. I need the green leaf. Not a green sleeve, but a green leaf. That's not going to be so good. That might work, actually. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give that a try. And I'm going to stamp that cup 2 times. I'm thinking as I'm going, so when I get really quiet, it's because I'm thinking hard. If you could see the top of my head, you see, oh, I hate when I do that. You'll see steam coming out. When I do smash so when you're stamping with our ink pads, and again, I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 22 years, so I have seen a few different kinds of ink pads, but these ones are super soft, so you're just literally touching ever so softly. What was I going to say to you? I would be able to get both of these on here if I masked this. Oh, but I'll just do it over there. Never mind. Okay, so there's 1 to buckle your shoe. I could actually almost do this on the other side at the bottom, but I'll just do it here. I think I'm on screen doing that. Yes. So I didn't ink up the top just because I'm going to put the sleeves, white sleeves on these guys. I think that'll be good. And I think I'm going to say nothing better than in this color, if I can fit this on here, which of course I can't. So I'll get this guy in here. This is the decorative tree going on there, hey? I don't remember what card I made with that. Well, I didn't make a card. Let me just tell you, I know I didn't make a card. Pumpkin spice, I think, should be in pumpkin color. So I just need to slice a little piece of that off of this. So the little mini boss has very limited width. So things can go, all things like this can go in there. Not that word though, that'll be spice. Barely. I need a little bit wider than that, and definitely long. I normally cut this over on my big chopping machine into like 3-inch pieces and just go for it. But anyways, okay. And can I do all of this at the same time? Hopefully. Let's see. Spice. Spice, spice, baby. Not just spice, but pumpkin spice, spice, baby. All right. Put that guy in here. Nice. I guess that's what it is. Nice, nice, baby. Feed this in. But yeah, for the most part, if you are an avid stamper, this is kind of fun to have just as an extra in your world. Oopsie-doo. Hang on 1 second. You do need to stack this little sucker so that it overlaps a little tiny bit. And I'm not using but 1 piece of tape there. And then it should work pretty good. Having this so that you can just sort of be at your desk instead of running all the time over to the big machine is kind of nice. It's a nice option. And if you craft away, do scrap crops, or I don't know. Oh, I wonder how that works. I know a lot of people they have kids. No, they don't have kids anymore. We're all getting old is what I guess I'm trying to say. Oh, yay. Look how pretty that is. I think, is it going to be an outline? No, it's just my eyes are playing tricks. My eyes have seen. Okay, anyways, okay, that's fun. I like this. I'm not sure if Vicky's still hanging out there, but Vicky, did you use the Nothing Better Than once? I feel like I saw a card that you did. I think I started to say something about us having a group, creativity for everyone. Oh, I think it had something to do with the little reindeer, but I'm not quite sure how I cavited over to the reindeer. Ooh, I don't know. But I did put on there that I had something going on.
Are you doing it live?
I am, because I didn't do it this morning.
What?
Ah.
Hi, everybody.
My husband says to say hi to you all. And my mother-in-law is downstairs. What? She's like my puppy dog. What? Who's saying hi? What's going on? I'll let you know that there's somebody here, even though I didn't know there was anybody here. Well, look at this. This is what it looked like it was doing, but I thought my mind was playing tricks on me. I'd never played with this before. Look at that. So this actually is totally who knew? And if I cut it out twice, I could put that on the inside of it. Ooh. So you can either have it fun, because I quite like filigree things, like lots of detaily things, but I also like the idea that I can fill that in. So on your pick-a tool, you have two sides. The pokey end, I use it for stuff I don't even know what, but the other end has a little spatula or scraper that'll help you. So maybe the picker might have been better in this case, but look, it picks the things off. And then flip it back over to poke. I was just thinking, what do I use the poker for? Oh, this, that'd be better than my guys. Dun, da, da, da. There, nothing better. Nothing's better than. Oh, there's even an apostrophe. Nothing's better than. I guess I don't use proper English, because I would have said nothing better than. Nothing better than. I might even cut out the G. Nothing better than. But then I'd want an apostrophe in there. Nothing, apostrophe, better than. I'm nutcase. I saw an interesting thing the other day. So a friend of mine, I went to visit her, and she informed the other people in my class that I actually have a bit of a potty mouth. I was like, what are you talking about? That I don't swear an awful lot on here. But there was a question on grammar of a certain expletive phrase out there in the world. For gosh sakes, for gosh's sakes, is it an apostrophe S was the question. And so in this case, because I have this the way I want it, I'm going to cut it right along the line. And in fact, if you use this as the idea of, I am going to cut it just along the line, but not into the line and not on the inside of the line. And then on this one, I'm going to do the same thing, because I don't want the white there at all. I'm cutting slower than you'll ever see me cutting, because the glare is getting to my eyes and I'm having to adapt my brain. When you use DSP for this little paper piecing, is sort of what I'm doing, but with white paper, so it's weird. I often cut on the inside of the line, but in this case, this is totally like a sleeve, as opposed to a shirt would be. Even as I was thinking that out loud, I was like, well, except. So I'm just going to see if I have a little bit of glue. So I know I did tell you at the beginning I don't really glue, but in this case, when you've got little bits that'll keep me on track, if I just glue it on there once and be done, that would be a good idea. So I'm going to do that. And look, it totally looks like a little sleeve on there. I love it. Okay, and then I had this guy, I will also pop him on. He sometimes, I'm just going to pop him on, this one anyways, but sometimes he's kind of fun to have. Right, just put that there. If he's actually popped up, he's kind of fun popped off. But I'm going to just glue him on today. I'm back and forth. And then that's why I kept that little bit of something there, because now I can glue on there. I have to say I'm a little sad that you don't actually very often get to see the top of the cup. But I'm going to see if I have a little bit more top than usual, because I like the top of the cup. But I'm not going to have a lid covering it. I may as well see it. And honestly, if you can't see it, doesn't that mean that the whipping cream is like spilling all over the sides? That's no good. Okay. And then this guy, same. Except I've lost my mind and I was looking for I don't know what. Here we go. So I'm kind of pretending to hope that I have a whole bunch of great mail when I get to go to the mailbox. My husband lost our mail key, and I went today with what I thought may have been an extra key. Was hopeful. He thought maybe he's left it in the mailbox, which is possible. I think I've done that once myself. And so I'm hoping that maybe if I get an extra key, I can see that there's my extra key, and then I have another extra key again that I can put away safely somewhere. But it was not the mail key. So yes, I am pretending and hoping and wishing that I'll have all this fun mail. And what was I talking? Why was I going to tell you that? I have no idea. I get a nice little thought in my head, and as I finish the preamble, it's like, oh, I don't know why I started that story. Okay, and then this guy. Isn't that a clever idea to leave that there? And I have all that space to put glue on. And I'm not worried about, and then I can have it nice, nice. Nice, nice, baby. Okay, so there's that. I could put the little pumpkin right on there if I wanted to, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just leave it sort of like that. I'm just going to have a little drink of my tea that I just made hot. I made a delicious Aztec soup. So I don't know if I should call it tortilla soup or just Aztec soup today. Hi, Carrie. Because Hi, Susan. How do you know Carrie's on here? How do you know, Vicky? I don't see any Carrie. You're just making... Oh, you're saying hi to my Carrie. I'm such a dork. Yes, my husband's name is Carrie. That would be who she's saying hi to. I'm kind of a wiener. I literally just rolled back. Hello, Miss Brenda. You got new neighbors, Brenda. Just about to tell the people that my mother and father-in-law have moved to town, and I made a yummy tortilla soup because I spent the day unpacking stuff, and they're like, oh, so exhausted, I think. So, but yeah, so it's been a bit crazy days, and so that's why I'm doing my live now. If you're like, what are you doing live now for? I'd like to put some leaves on here. What? Who said that? Me? Said no one ever. Oh, this is a pretty leaf. But I actually am thinking more along the lines of, I wonder if I'll find them. Some acorn leaves. I want them in that metallic. That's my new favorite. Maybe it's our only, but there's a metallic, oh, come on, Lori, spit it out. And chop it up. Chop it up, baby. Hang on a second. I'll be right there and use my brain. Use your words, Lori, as they say. That's not it. Anyway, so my Aztec soup is like a can of, I wonder if I put it away. A can of tomatoes, a can of black beans. If you're lucky, it's leftover chicken or hamburger from the night before kind of thing. But in my case, it was some raw chicken in the fridge that sort of needed to get used up. So I was searing it, and then I pulled it out and just chopped it up into little pieces. And then some taco seasoning. And that's why I hesitate to call it tortilla, because I don't actually put tortilla in it. Like I don't actually put chips, taco chips in it anymore. You could sprinkle it with sour cream and taco chips if you wanted. Oh man, I really have to clean up my room. I have no idea where the leaves that I want to use are, but I'll use these guys instead, and it'll be okay. It won't be perfect though. Rats. So from Encircled in Love, or Encircled in Nature, there is some acorns that look a bit like that. Some acorn leaves. They're so pretty. Oh, you know what? This will be pretty though. From the Sophisticated Sled, I bring you, and I'll just do it over here because I'm right here anyways, and it's a little easier to use my big cut and emboss machine. I feel like it's a little faster. Especially when I'm trying not to rock the table. Look at all that pumpkin pie stuff over there. Oh, can I do a recommendation for you? Oh, this one's not bad actually. To not roll everything through your paper. Anyways, okay. So good soup. But yes, because they were busy unpacking all day today, getting moved all in. Kind of exciting. Somebody else moving in on your floor too, I think. Hey, Brenda? through. Faster, they say, but not necessarily. If I'm the operator, it might not be any faster. So yeah, let's hope that a couple of these will work. So yeah, the new metallics are my new favorite. There is a bronze, a gold, which is almost kind of like a brass, I'd say, almost more than gold. Hello, Doreen, how you doing? I'm hoping you have nicer weather than us right now. Ours is a little bit overcast and sad. And then, you know what I wanted to use? There's a beautiful new, I wonder what color I want to use. I wonder if that baby wild wheat will look pretty with this. Some of you know what I was about to say when I led in with what I did. What is that going to look like? I don't think so. I have to say it is not my favorite color. I can't pretend. It is not my favorite color. I feel like I've been hearing that song quite a bit. You guys know what I was singing? Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for over here. Oh, I can. I'm going to show you this one actually when I bring it over. I'll bring it over. An embossing folder. But I'm going to show it to you because I'd forgotten what it looked like. So hang on a second here. Just by saying what it looked like, what are you guys imagining right now? An embossing folder that I think I should show you because it looks different than other embossing folders. What can that mean? I think it's kind of interesting. Maybe Stampin' Up! Knew more about the CTMH than they're letting on, because last year and in the main catalog, there are some of these very interesting, very large, very made for scrapbooking. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's getting dark earlier and earlier. We've got a little bit of some pink in our sky, actually, as I'm looking out, but a lot of cloud, so somehow it's peeking through the cloud. It's probably only about 10, maybe. Brenda might be able to vouch for me what weather it really is. All right, so let's see what this is going to look like. So this is one of these great, I think, made for scrapbooking, like I said. But look how beautiful it is. So that's what I was talking about. This is actually still a thick one, an extra 3D or whatever they call it. But because there's one of these that's this big, but it's also a skinny one. But this one is the regular, beautiful gray thing that works. Look at that pretty paper. Isn't that nice? Love it. All right. So now I'm just going to build this little card. So see, it can be very slow going until I get going, and then it'll just, and you'll be like, whoa, where did that come from? How did she come up with that idea? I don't know. I'm going to pop these guys up onto something. I do feel like you guys can see the dimension through the screen. It's like a magic. You see me when I'm putting dimensionals in. You see me when I don't. Am I right? Or am I right? Did you guys know what song I was singing? Susan, are you on here? You could tell me. I can't ever remember what I was saying. We are the color. We are the color. That's not the real words, just so you know. Hint, that is not the actual words. If you can name that tune with me singing it, you are brilliant. Or maybe a little bit wacky. Oh, I mean, you're brilliant. Absolutely. So if I overlap these guys, and I can maximize these leafy guys. So the leaves that I'd like to use would be 4 pieces. I could cut these. That might also work. I'm going to give that a try. Look how pretty. So some of you guys might know Connie, and she doesn't really like purple. But the other color that's in this package of, like I said, sort of a brass, kind of, well, it's this one. Where did it go? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Oh, I lost it. Oh, well. But it's quite purpley. Look at this. Like, but I knew if I said purple, then she wouldn't like it anymore. So we're calling it pewter. You guys type in here. Does this look pewter or purple? What color do you think this is? And when you see it with some blue, where'd this blue go? Oh yeah. Pewter or purple? Type it in there. What do you think? But don't offend poor Connie. She'll be watching the replay and be like, hey, hey. I don't know what we're going to do with all these leaves. We'll figure it out. We might not use them all, or we'll just put them closer together. That looks good. Okay, that looks better. I got to snip this one too. Did anybody name that tune? It's a lovely pewter. Oh, look at you being nice. Are you brown nosing to Connie? Because she'll love that. I really don't see it being pewter. I see it being, I thought it was supposed to be silver. You know what? I'm going to solve the problem. I'm going to solve the thing. Let's see what they call it in here. I think you're right, actually, Brenda. Much to the happiness of Connie. Let's see, I think it's right here. Here it is. Oh, they don't say it. Okay, I will say in here, though, it does. It's nice pewter in there for sure. So they just have, those are the three colors. So you get 3 sheets for $11.75, the 12 by 12 metallic. But I thought it would say underneath what the 3 colors were, that they were metallicine, but no, our new crazy catalog that doesn't give us any information is not very helpful, can I just say. Love it. I love everything in the catalog. I'm not sure that I love that I can't hardly ever find it. Okay, so that's there. Nothing's better than, if you're going to speak proper English, one of my girlfriends, Jane, is going to be so happy that they have that properly. It drives her crazy if people don't do proper punctuation in our crazy world. I know I'm fussing around a lot. These leaves are causing me a little bit of angst, aren't they? Let's get the rest of these words in here. Nothing's better than pumpkin spice. This pumpkin is really big. Okay, I gotta go this way maybe. These guys can be at the bottom. Oh, good thing I started this. Can you imagine? Whew, good thing I started on time. Only 7 hours late or 10 hours late or something. Nothing better than pumpkin spice. I'm wondering if I'll be able to put the spice down here. Oh, it's even thundering here. Thunder! Oh, it's making me laugh. My mom, I've told this story before, but we went to Nashville. And they don't always just play country music in Nashville. Most of it kind of is, but the live guys, they play lots of different stuff. And so the band was playing AC/DC, and they were playing Thunder. And my mom's just dancing away, and she's like, who is this? This is great. I really like it or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom, it's AC/DC. Oh, she laughs. She's dancing away. How was it about, and I know I have told you this story, so know that I'm not half senile. I do know that. But it was about 1 o'clock, and I think it was actually, have I told you guys, 1:30 probably. And an Uber came, and I said to her, Mom, your Uber's here. You and Guy are going to get a ride home on the Uber. We were a few blocks away, so the rest of us wanted to walk home. Save a couple dollars, but mostly just wanted to walk after being in a stuffy bar kind of thing. It was a nice night and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, what time is that? And I said, it's 1:30. Oh, oh my gosh, she cracks me up. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use this cute little pumpkin today. I will put it on the side of the table and be able to use it again another time. It's not bad, but I don't think I need it. I think we should use a little bit of some bling. I have been kind of remiss on using bling. This is definitely old, but it doesn't work. But another time, I just see it. I thought maybe that one would work. So there's some rustic metallic I love, but not the right colors. I think maybe. Oh no, not today. Not today, my friends. These little guys, I can't remember what they are from, but they're also not going to work. Hold on. Again, a professional, not a 22-year stamper, but a professional would be like, oh, right here. I think these are current. I keep thinking I want gold in here, but I don't. But I think that one's going to work. No, they're also gold. Is that going to work, though? All right, I'm just going to pop one out of here. Where's my pick tool? Picky. I feel like that might work. Get some. Okay, so I'm positive these are gold, but I kind of think they work. Can you see? Does it seem like it works to you? Hello, Donna. I don't know why, but I feel like I've been missing you. Sorry, I guess I can't move that. Where's my light? What do you guys think of that one? I can't get the light to be right for you guys to see it, but I think it works, so I'm going to go for it. So one of those, probably want a big one down there. Maybe I'll do two down here, a big and a little. Bigs and littles. Oh, speaking of that, I saw the loveliest show last night. I was watching it. Finishing it. I started it a little while ago. It takes me like 3 nights to do a 2-hour movie nowadays, but Gifted on Netflix. Oh, it was very heartwarming. It was kind of sad and heartwarming like crazy. And just quiet, under, I don't know what you say that, not underscored, but you know what I mean. Okay, so when you are cutting out your pumpkin and your spice, there are little letters. I kept them. I don't know if you guys saw me very nicely keeping them. Oh, there they are. There they are. So you do want to keep track of them a little tiny bit if you can. Oops. It's actually backwards right now, and I will say your pick tool is perfect. That picky is better than that picky to put it back. So once I figure out where I'm really going to put those, I'll glue those guys down. I think that looks kind of nice. Now, question, what to put it on? I feel like maybe you want to put it on an espresso. I have some orange right here. We'll see what it looks like backed on its own self, which should probably be okay. Ugh, no. Oh, sorry, I got to back up again. Back up. Sorry. Woo, wooga. I was having a little trouble. Okay, that's not bad. I'll let that sit with you for a second. I'm going to go get the peacock, which it might look fabulous on. I might grab a crushed curry just because it will brighten. Let's see what the brightness of a crushed curry is. And then espresso, because everything I was doing was in espresso, so that might also be fantastic. Okay, you know the other thing that instead of using, it was just by chance that I ended up using the peacock in this case. I just seen Misty Moonlight, and I'm thinking, oh, that might be pretty. And then I wanted to pull over a crushed curry, so hang on one second. And I feel like crushed curry would be better than daffodil just because it's just that little bit more fall-y feel. Fall-y feel. Not folly, but folly. F-A-L-L. It's not folly. It's not a folly. Dolly. Okay, here we come. And two of them are already scored, so that's snazzy. Okay, I'm liking that actually. I'm not hating that. Sometimes things just have to grow on you. The girls know here at my house that when you used to come for card classes, when you're looking around, sometimes you instantly love what you make. And usually I love it best when the girls, you know, secretly, they can't say it because we're raised proper and not to say it. But you know they love theirs best because they made it, right? And I love the little look on their face when it's like, I like mine. Okay, so that's okay, but it's neither here nor there, right? Oh, my lighting is really driving me crazy. It's blinding me. I think it's okay for you guys, though. But if they were sort of looking over at somebody else's and thinking, oh, theirs is kind of nicer than mine. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, I wish I didn't have that glue dot there. You know, like you're talking away to yourself. And then you fall in love with it. Like, now I like this. So sometimes you just need the fairies to come and do their magic. Sometimes it's the overnight fairy. But sometimes it's like, already it's like, oh, that's actually kind of, I don't mind that. So initially I was like, oopsie. And then... Yep. Everyone's a winner, baby. That's all right. Oh, Brenda, I'll go with your advice though, maybe, because Brenda is a quilter, and sometimes quilters know best. So, but I think me singing is proper. This one's nice too. Everyone's a winner, baby. And let's just, now there's none of this, none of that color in here. What do we think of that one? You know what? I don't mind it. I might have to sit with it for a little while. Because it's a whole introduction of a new color, logically, it shouldn't work. The reason I reached for it was just so it was a little brighter. What do you guys think of that one? All right, so this is crushed curry, a little bit of brightness. Nope. Okay, I'm kind of with you on that. I do like, okay, I'm torn because I like the brightness of it, but it's kind of jarring, right? And then, did you not like that one either at all? I kind of like that one too. This one's okay. But I think I like this one best. And I was thinking it was too dark, but it's quite grounding. And I don't think we do another layer and have 3 layers, but there's a pot of, maybe it just needs a grounding of this, but then you still want this. Nah, that's too much. Okay, so or that one. And then I did like just the plain old orange underneath there, which I didn't think I was going to like it at all. All right, put your votes in. See what you guys think. Pumpkin, espresso, and if you really hate typing, just hit B. Oh no, I don't know. Hit P or E or B for brown. That's what I was thinking. Or that one. You don't like the pumpkin either? Is that what the nope is? You guys are on a delay from me, hey? So, all right. There's the 2 choices. I think we're going to listen to Miss Brenda thinks it is totally the brown. Get rid of that guy too. She says, like, she's not saying it in so many words, but she's like, get that the heck out of there. All right, missies, that's your card for tonight. Nothing better than pumpkin spice. Head out to your local coffee shop this weekend and have yourself a pumpkin spice. Make them happy because you're ordering from them, and tell them that you saw it here on Active Stamping and that I encouraged you to go buy from them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just teasing. I'm just talking now. All right, I'll let you guys go. I will talk to you guys again. Party tomorrow night. Celebration. Woo, woo. Bring your drinks. Bring your cocktails. I'll figure out something fabulous to make. And I will love to see you guys there. Thanks for stopping by. See you guys later. Bye-bye.